Folks, you remember last month when all conservatives could do was tell us how awesome the Russian military was and how much better they're prepared for war than our woke military? God damn it, our woke military is spending so much time worried about people's feelings that there's no way we could compete with a superpower like Russia. Yeah, well, that illusion got completely shattered, didn't it? Now, things may still change. Russia may nuke Ukraine. They may eventually take over the country, whatever, but hasn't been an amazing start to the war for them. They've been bogged down in the mud. They've been getting destroyed by smaller forces. Ted Cruz, of course, out there bitching about the woke military. In recent years, many on the American right have deified Vladimir Putin as a genius and his armed forces as invincible conquerors because they are not burdened by Western liberal pieties. Senator Ted Cruz typifies the trend last year when he linked to a TikTok video showing a muscular Russian soldier doing push-ups, parachuting out of an airplane and using a rifle. Cruz contrasted this Kremlin propaganda unfavorably with a U.S. Army recruiting video featuring a female corporal who was raised by two mothers. Holy crap, Cruz tweeted. Perhaps a woke, emasculated military is not the best idea. Yeah, perhaps an outdated military like Russia's, who doesn't seem like they have any idea how to do like supply lines. Maybe that's not the best way to do the military. Anyway, he went on to blame Democratic politicians and woke media for trying to turn the U.S. troops into pansies. And of course, his sentiments have been echoed all over Republican media. Russians are fierce and the U.S. woke. And I actually went and found the video that
and speaking of
that he posted. It got deleted, and so I had to go find it. Shocker! Here's Dave Rubin making the exact same claims and points about how amazing the Russian military is in comparison to our pussified woke military. Damn, talking about didn't age well.
And speaking of something good, I'm now going to show you a ad from the Russian army. And this video went viral, as I said, because somebody looped it together with an ad from the American army. And
and I couldn't help but to spread Russian propaganda because that's what I do. Like I said before, folks, a lot of these people could be Russian disinfo agents and not even know it. And you're like, how could that happen, Dusty? Well, it's very simple. They start putting out opinions and they're just throwing shit at the wall. And then they see by how many views whatever topics they cover get, and how much their patrons go up. And all Russia has to do is reward them for putting out whatever takes that they like by funneling more of the bots into the videos and inflating the view counts on those videos. And also, they have no idea, like Dave Rubin has no idea where the money for his patrons are coming from. So they could flood his patron with all these fake accounts. And so he sees the money going up, and he sees when he covers these type of pro-Russian talking points, his number and money goes up, so that's what he focuses on next time. He doesn't have to have any direct connection to Russia at all, or even like specific knowledge of it for it to be happening. Now, I'm not saying this is happening, but it's definitely happening. Definitely happening with people like him and Jimmy Dore.
Incredible, just a truly incredible juxtaposition of the way one country behaves in a serious manner and in the way another country behaves, unfortunately the United States, in a completely unserious manner. This was retweeted by all sorts of people, including Ted Cruz, and then of course he started getting called a Russian asset and everything else. So first let's show you this Russian army video.
Yeah, it's Russian propaganda.
Это первый день твоей новой жизни. Что ты знаешь о себе?
Look how muscular they are. And of course now we've seen they're mostly scared kids who are conscripted. They were told they were just going on drills. Many of them had no idea they were going off to war, crying for their mommies, abandoning the battle, abandoning their trucks who run out of gas and have flat tires. But who cares about that? Russian propaganda gotta be real.
Вопросы могут остаться без ответов, но разве ты сможешь узнать
So manly.
знать границы своих возможностей? К черту границы.
So terrifying.
Ты готов ломать себя, потому что без врага нет боя, а без боя нет победы. Но на самом деле главный враг вчерашний ты. Твоя задача выследить врага, догнать его, превзойти, стать лучше, чем он, и вернуться назад. Победить.
All right, I don't speak Russian, but I assume he was saying something to the effect of, we're serious people, and I've got to go do something, and I'm fighting for my country, and that's what we're going to go do. I also think Dan...
Yeah, I'm fighting for my country. Yeah, I'm attacking another country, Dave Rubin, you fucking Russian shill. Just toxic masculinity up the ass. So now he's going to juxtapose it with what the United States is doing. And, of course, the United States puts out lots of videos like that, too. If you cherry pick one video where they're talking about inclusivity and showing some of the diversity they have, and then you put it next to that, yeah, you can make it seem any way you want to. But folks, the U.S. military doesn't actually give a shit about gay people or trans people or diversity or female, none of this shit. But the U.S. military is dependent upon new, young troops to fill their ranks. And newer generations are always more progressive. And so they have to kowtow to this generation to try to make the U.S. military look more attractive to them. That's the only reason they're doing this, because they literally have to do this to get new recruits in our progressive society. This is not a bad thing for them to do. It's a must for them to do if they want to fill their ranks. And like I say all the time, I would rather an organization do something good for a bad reason than not do it at all. And they're doing something good for a bad reason. But I can see fucking through it. Has nothing to do with them being woke whatsoever. It has to do with necessity and tricking young people into signing up for the meat grinder.
Was it Dan Snyder? Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder of Justice League probably directed that thing. You can see, you don't even need to know exactly what he's saying to understand, and whether you think it's propaganda or not, and we can have all of those debates. But what you're seeing is the Russian government is putting out an ad saying, we want soldiers, we want to be able to defend our country, we're going to do what we got to do.
Yeah, U.S. puts out videos like that all the time, you lying dipshit.
Now allow me to show you what the U.S. Army put out last week.
Oh my.
It begins in California, with a little girl raised by two moms. I also marched for equality. I like to think I've been defending freedom from an early age. Standing at the altar to marry my other mom. With such powerful role models, I finished high school at the top of my class. I found it. A way to prove my inner strength and maybe shatter some stereotypes along the way. I'm U.S. Army Corporal Emma Malone Lord, and I answered my calling.
Oh no, not tolerance of gays! We're doomed! We're doomed! Why can't we be toxic masculine like the brave Russian soldier, says super gay Dave Rubin?
We're screwed, people. You get it? You get it? Like, can you imagine that Russian guy coming up against that girl? No offense to that girl.
Yes, I can. I can imagine that Russian guy being stuck in the mud and not being able to eat because the supply lines didn't get food to him or fuel. Yes, I can imagine that Russian guy shooting innocent children at hospitals and schools. Super cool, sellout Dave Rubin. God damn it. It's amazing to see how far Republicans have fallen. The tough, badass Russian soldier in the propaganda ad just got smart bombed by the advanced technology that the girl with two moms used. I know, right? It's all about being smart, not being like a brute. We're not in the caveman days where you can smack people on the head with a big stick anymore and rule the roost, okay? There's an old saying, God made all men, cult made all men equal, and that's true. Made men and women equal. Doesn't take much to fucking pull a trigger, even shit out pretty good.